See how big my smile is? That's because joining us this morning is a woman who is ruling the airwaves at one of the hottest radio stations right here in the Big Apple.
All right, Hot 97, number one for hip-hop is Torrez and Bobby Trends, and we are here for a Friday night takeover with our family, Papoose.
Peace. What's going on, family?
It's weird because we're like truly family.
Right.
I'll be like, I don't know, what can I ask him? You know, I know so much.
Yes, she does. And in addition to being a radio personality at Hot 97, Miss Torrez also serves as Vice President of Artist and Label Relations. And she's also the music director at the station. Did someone say true boss lady? Yes, I did. So this is when we bow, we clap, we snap our fingers, or put our hands together for multimedia personality, New York's very own Miss T.T. Torrez!
Hi, guys.
Good morning, T.T.
What an introduction.
Well, deserved. I'm not lying. And by the way, TT, after listing just some of your accomplishments, I need a second to reflect on my life and how much I do not do. So 1 second. All right. No, I'm not. You're laughing, and I want you to know that you're not just here to talk about Summer Jam. We're also going to be inspired because you are a real trailblazer, and I'm sure there's a TT somewhere at home, future TT at home watching right now. So explain what those titles entail. So let's start with VP of Artist and Labor Relations. What do you do in that title?
Yeah, so my job basically is to connect the artists and the labels with the radio station in terms of like their music, their album releases, what they got coming, and making sure that, you know, we're a lifestyle-driven station, that we serve the people and the community, and that we're in tune with what's going on out musically and in the hip-hop space, in the multicultural space.
Listen, you know, like sometimes you meet people and you just know that they were born for what they're doing. You were born for this because you already worked at your college radio station, and although you're New York's very own, from the Bronx, like my muchacha, you started out in other markets. So what were some of the other places you worked before you finally came back home?
It's so funny you said I was born to do this. That's my mom's favorite line. It's so funny because I made the cover of the Daily News, the New York Daily News, because I was the first baby born at the Veterans Hospital in the Bronx. What? The cab driver got so nervous and he dropped my mom off at the wrong hospital, and they didn't even deliver babies there. They were a hospital for veterans. So it's interesting that you say that because I think I really was born to do this. Other radio markets that I worked in, Connecticut, you know, Richmond, Virginia, DC. Wow. You know, radio is like the NBA and like the football league. You get traded and you swap and you go different places. You build your resume. You keep practicing your craft, and you never know where it can land. So I actually started outside of the New York market and worked my way back home.
Listen, so as we all know, radio used to be a male-dominated business, and I say used to be because there's now a record number of women on air and behind the scenes, powerhouses like yourself included, so we thank you for showing us the possibilities. And you also showed us that if there's one thing we've learned about you this morning, or from just watching your career, is that you only do big things alone. Nothing more, nothing less, which is why it makes sense that you're a part of one of the biggest concerts of the year, Hot 97 Summer Jam. So what and how long does it even take to put an event this massive together?
Oh my gosh, we start planning the minute Summer Jam ends. So it takes a year of really planning and plotting and putting together such a magnificent show. The pop-out guests are going to be amazing. We work on that. We have our K-Slate tribute this year. So that means, you know, we have to put together the set and who's performing and what kind of performance we want to give to the people that support the radio station. So it takes a very long time to put all of these pieces together. I would say we work on this year round.
All right. So you just said something about how you put together and decide who's performing. So let's talk about that. My cousin's on that list, by the way.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this year we have everybody that's hot, from Fabio, who's from Brooklyn, from Lil Durk from Chicago. We have Lil Baby, City Girls, Pusha T, the K-Slate tribute, Roddy Ricch, Burna Boy, Benny the Butcher, Sincere, Dream Doll, who, by the way, I'm super proud of. And on our festival stage, so that's just the stadium stage. On our festival stage, we have Corday, Young Blue, NLE Choppa, Saucy Santana. Shout out to our very own Drewski and Friends. B Love, who is also from the Bronx, Junior Choi, 22 G's. I mean, it's so many artists.
I know.
Saucy Santana, who I'm really excited about. We have so many artists. June 12th is just going to be a big celebration, a party. We're going to take over MetLife Stadium. I'm so excited for this year. The weather looks good. Man, it's going to be a fun time.
All right, so speaking of fun time, you guys bring it like on all kinds of level. But will you be having any COVID like protocols and stuff? Do we need to wear masks? Do we need to show vaccination cards? Any of that?
Well, the stadium doesn't require any of that, so we don't force any of that. We strongly encourage, if you want to wear your mask, cool. We want you to be vaccinated, but you know, we follow the stadium guidelines and what the New Jersey protocols are. Mm-hmm. So, and their protocols, you don't have to show vaccination cards, and you do not have to wear a mask. And we follow those protocols.
All right, my protocol is when I get there, I'm gonna be like, I know TT Torrez, open the door for me. Open the gates. TT, such a pleasure to meet you. Hot 97 Summer Jam, everyone, is going down, as she says, June 12th at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Tickets are available through Ticketmaster. And TT, keep doing big things. We're so proud of you. And you look amazing for someone who just got off a plane, just so you know. All right, have a good day. Get some rest.
Thank you.
All right.